blame you not cause Bobby needs the money. In this place you'll laugh right down from your belly. So get in here, you half a queer. It's time for Calta and Kelly.
That's for you.
They're still missing D. When Vita Vea comes back, this defense is still a championship level defense. They are not. This year, good timing for it today. Second one of the day. Tompkins.
Come on, fuckface.
Welcome to Calta and Kelly, the podcast with two best friends.
Yeah, me and you. Hello, everybody. Go.
The game's still on.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see your
Every once in a
arms.
while, I'll just be like, boy, it's Tom Brady.
Hey, what's up, guys? From Kevin.
Hello,
Yay
everybody.
from David. Yay from Zephyr. A gentleman from Paul.
Hello, Paul.
And sharing a bed from Jimmy.
No, we just fucking it, then we go in our own rooms.
No, I have to say that Bert Kreischer and his
His travel team.
travel team, I would have to say it. I'm going to say his wife
No.
has made sure that we were taken care of.
I don't think his wife has anything to do with it. You're saying that because your wife handles your travel stuff.
No,
And you constantly complain that she screws things up.
I do not do that. I do not do that. That's a lie.
Just today, you called and yelled at her.
I didn't yell. Did I yell?
Not yell.
Did I yell?
You talked to her like aggressive Bobby.
I did not
You
talk.
talked to her the same way you yelled at me when we were stuck in the fucking Starbucks line, as if I had something to do with Starbucks.
You did have something to do with it because you have to get fucking Starbucks.
Oh, I believe you put in an order too.
Wait,
This is the
You're
first
in-
time we argued this close to each other. We may hit each other.
you're in the fucking Smoky Mountains and you're gonna take a 30-minute trip there and 30-minute back and a 40-minute line. It's a 2-hour trip every morning to get a coffee while we're in the mountains, Smoky Mountains of fucking Tennessee.
What better way to explore the local area
You didn't explore
than
anything.
on
It was
the
the
way to Starbucks?
It was the same fucking deadly trip on that deadly road every morning. And now we're here, and I said to you a bunch of times, want to go to Starbucks? Corey goes, no. And then you pick the fucking most outrageous drive-through ever. Because you think everything's Tampa.
I don't know that it's going to take us an hour to get coffee and that we're stuck in a line that we can't get out of due to the fact that there's people in front of us, people behind us, and concrete next to us.
And I didn't yell at you, by the way.
It was aggressive. It hurt my feelings.
You're such a...
And then you tried to get me to order you a fucking sassy
You're
sarsaparilla.
such a fudge bunny.
I said, I'll take my venti cold brew with heavy cream. And
Yeah.
Bobby's like, I'll take a protein box.
Yep.
And then he's like, get me a sarsaparilla fizz water. And I'm like,
Yep.
I'm not falling for that shit.
Every time we go to Starbucks, I tell him to get me something that doesn't exist on the... I got you once.
Yeah, but I learned my wife gets me too.
Yeah.
Come on.
What was it? I think it was a licorice gum bunny,
Yeah.
something like
That
that.
sounded delicious.
And I asked you to get me one, and you asked her. She's like, "What?" And you're like, "Nah, fuck."
I knew.
Yeah, you can't
You
say that in
realize.
public anymore.
Licorice gum bunny.
Whoa!
Yeah. That's what my grandfather used to call my neighbors.
Licorice. Those fucking licorice gum bunnies are all moving in.
Ruining the neighborhood.
Yeah. Well, I mean, the line was. I mean, can you just admit one thing that the line was outrageous?
Oh, the line was outrageous, but I didn't make the fucking line. I didn't make the entrance and exit so that you couldn't dip off the
Okay.
line.
All right. You know what annoys me? I'll tell you what annoys me. Ready?
Everything.
No, it's not true. Fucking not true. I don't like this.
Observation of reality.
I listen.
You took me to a third world Walmart, and I didn't complain about that. You took me into the first
right,
Walmart.
before we-
I felt like I
listen.
could get stabbed.
No. I'm not moving on from this one. We'll go to the Walmart in a second. Okay. What I'm saying is this. We were in line. This is what bothers me. This is why you're annoying. We're in the line in this outrageous Starbucks drive-through line where you could just go in.
Mhm.
And like these I got this morning. He went in and grabbed him. 5 seconds, in and out.
True.
You got to do the line like you're in Tampa, and you're not. And then we're in this atrocious line, and he's just sitting there patiently.
Yeah.
Can I finish?
I was encouraging you. I didn't stop you. Yeah, keep going.
You're sitting there patiently on your dumb Pokemon, playing your Pokemon in your 50s.
51 and level 43.
And you don't even acknowledge it. You don't even give me a, yeah, this is fucked up, dude. Just that's all somebody needs in a situation like that.
So all you need.
Anybody needs.
You need.
No, anybody needs is that. Hey man, this is a fucking long line.
I was
hey
well
man,
aware
this lady.
that the line was long.
That's like when somebody.
That's
like when somebody treats you like an asshole, like a waitress or a waiter, and I say, "What the fuck was that?" And you don't even acknowledge it. You're like, "What?" They just shut the fuck up, dude. Whose team are you on?
Maybe you were overreacting.
I'm not over fucking reacting. I'm overreacting now.
Me not responding was telling you maybe you should chill the fuck out.
You're a difficult person.
Which one of us is difficult?
You're difficult.
Old man, fucking Pokemon quiet player, or guy who yells the entire time?
No, how about? I didn't yell. You know, you're a fucking definition of yelling, you pussy. You're a cuck.
I'm not a cuck.
You're a fucking
I am
cuck.
not a cuck.
No, my feelings were. You yelled at me and made me feel.
I mean, it was aggressive.
Was that aggressive? People use the word. No, you can't open it. Too many people jumped out in the shit city because their dreams didn't come true.
I thought about it.
Too many B actors fucking stayed a night in this hotel and fucking flipped on the fucking roof of that Taco Bell over there.
When you called and said we had to do the podcast, I thought about just jumping out the window.
You can't get out of your room either.
Nope.
It's locked.
I smashed into it.
No, they took all the doors off it.
I think I lost my iPad.
Here we go again.
I don't know.
Here we go again. When you travel, cameras, iPads, CPAPs, diamond rings.
What if the maid stole it?
Necklaces.
Necklaces.
Well, who lets the maid in anymore?
Who says necklace?
It's necklaces.
No, it's necklace, not a necklace.
Necklace.
You're adding an extra syllable.
Necklaces.
Necklace.
Necklaces. I said two.
No, keep saying it. We're gonna say racist.
There's two. Here's the deal.
It's too close.
Who lets the maid in their fucking room?
Me.
Why?
Because I lay there naked waiting for her to walk in.
Yeah.
And she didn't walk in, so I was like, all right, I just left it there.
Dude, I don't let the maid in my room. I put that thing, do not come in. I'll get my own towels.
Clearly.
I don't want you in here until I leave. And then I drop a 20, clean that up. That's it.
Natalie's saying necklaces like you are. She likes
Necklaces, right?
What's up, Nat? Yeah, dude, it's nuts. You let the maid in. Because then you have to worry. That way, if you put the thing out there and they wind up coming in, right?
Mm-hmm.
It's like, hey, I put the thing. You're not supposed to be in my fucking room.
Yeah, I came in and they made my bed and they put all my electronics and stuff in a little pile on the bed together, and then she put all the pillows in one spot because she knew I was alone. It was kind of cute.
That's depressing. Yeah, Lou. Thanks. We don't need your play-by-play. He's watching it right here. It's on as we're doing the fucking show. So thank you, Lou. Thank you for being a good person. But the multitasking Calta, you know.
Also, Lou, clearly you're ahead of me because I'm watching it now and I just really want to play for
Lou, give us updates. Please keep giving updates. I apologize. We need all the updates.
Also, Melissa has your back on the necklace thing.
Okay.
Who? Me?
Melissa has your back.
Thank you. Thank you, Mo.
Also,
hey Melissa. Hey Melissa. Hey.
Hey, Melissa.
Dude, that freaked me out. I didn't know what was going on. Yeah.
So anywho, I've been out here. We were hanging out today. We're the typical. I mean, it's been me and you in the car. We went to dinner last night. Great dinner.
I've had a reservation at one of my favorite restaurants in LA for 2 weeks now, and we couldn't go to it last night because Bobby doesn't quote like to drive over the hill. We couldn't drive over the hill.
This is where your lies. This is where you're just.
Did you or did you not say, where is it?
I
gotta go over the fucking hill.
Will you do me a favor?
Mm-hmm.
I got this for you.
All right,
This is a pen and pad. I want you to start writing down your little fantasies.
Uh,
So maybe we could fucking make some money off a book like
Okay.
the Harry Potter bitch. Okay?
write it right down right now.
Yeah, write down all your lies and fantasies about what happened yesterday. Mush,
Yes.
it's not true. We're sitting there. This zero jump. And with an arrow pointing to the balcony.
That doesn't open.
That was a good one. Listen, here's the thing: is that here's the thing that I was all ready to rock and roll last night, ready to go,
It's true, you were. I was.
and
I
you
was
were
sleeping.
fucking. And every time we go somewhere, anytime we have plans anywhere, anytime we go somewhere, you 2 hours before the plans are like, want to just stay here? I can go, brother. If you want to, we can. You want to just.
Did I say it like Rocky who had low batteries?
I'm just saying. So I'm like, dude, let's just find. I didn't want. He wanted to go over the hill.
And through the woods.
He wanted to go over the hill to West Hollywood, whatever the fuck it is. I was like, we should just stay here because we're here.
Street,
we're in the
West
valley.
Hollywood, like it's Garden of Eden and the apples over there. No, you can't go to that.
Nah,
They told us not to go to that.
That's not
side.
true. That's not true. I just look at. We're in the valley. Let's just stay in the valley. There's a ton of great places over here. I'm like,
Turns out you were right.
100%. I'm right.
I mean, I'll give credit where credit's due.
Thank you.
We found a restaurant that was nearby.
Yeah,
Bobby found a
Singular.
restaurant that was nearby. I drove there.
You look, dude. If there's one thing I do,
Mm-hmm.
is I'm a fucking great co-pilot.
Mm-hmm.
I find the places to go. Breakfast,
Walmart.
dude. Breakfast.
You
Answer
found
the,
Nuggies.
this is the problem with you. Answer the question.
Yes.
Breakfast,
Brought breakfast. You found
dinner.
Dinner you found.
Okay, thank you. Walmart, I fucked up, but I didn't know it turned into Little Mexico.
I mean, it was like little Beirut.
Not Beirut. It was Tijuana. I mean, dude.
Yeah.
I mean, they were chopping up coconuts inside the mall.
The first thing I saw when we went to the mall, it was a mall that was attached to a Walmart. So we went through the Walmart and we were like, oh look, a mall entrance, let's go in there. And then we went in there and the first thing I see is in one of the stores is a wall of machine guns. And I'm like, I thought guns were illegal here. I'm like, let's go in this store. And it turns out it's not machine gun, they're toys, but it's a shooting gallery that you can get in like you'd shoot like at a carnival and win prizes and shit. And I was like, we are clearly not in the right spot. It was that and a bunch of Japanese toys that you could buy that were probably made in China.
Yeah, it was a mall. It was
a Mexican mall.
It was a Mexican mall.
There were two stores, not one but two stores that sold fake Gucci shoes and shirts with glitter tigers on.
Yeah. I mean, it was nuts. But whatever, we don't give a fuck. I mean, granted, we were hiding our Rolexes. But I look, that's the only Walmart around. And
it was the closest one.
Can I say something?
Yeah.
That was you.
Right. I had
you
one.
Stink.
There was one that was 5.5 miles,
which was the better one,
or 6.3.
One more mile.
If we went to the 6.3 one, it would have stunk the whole day. It would have been like, dude,
nope,
5.5.
Nope,
it was right fucking there.
Nope,
but you got to go to Little Mexico.
Nope.
Why didn't we just stay here?
You did it. You picked it. You're a fucking liar. I picked the good restaurants when it was my turn to pick good stuff. Your turn to pick fucking different. We use our passports to get into Walmart.
In a matter of like an hour or so, we're going to be on Something's Burning, and really it's going to turn into who do I like better, you or Bert, and you are not starting it off very well. You were.
Hey, dude, I would pick Bert too.
Why? Because he's rich.
Yeah.
Give me money.
Going back to the original.
I would never rub Bert's head. I would never rub Bert's head. Even if he asked.
Going back to the original thing, I believe that. I believe that Bert's wife was like, make sure you take care of the boys.
I don't think Bert's wife even knows we're coming.
Okay. Anyways, the point being, Bert took care of it.
He did.
Really, I mean, he took care of us, which that's really awesome.
When I came out here to do the variety thing with him, I was like, all right, I'll book my flights. And he was like, no, we'll do it. We'll book it later. I was like, I like to fly first class and I need a car and all that. He's like, we got it. I was like, okay. And then they did. They paid for everything, and I was like, this is pretty fucking awesome. Yeah, we had a budget for this. We had a party, and they gave us money, and I was like, cool.
It's great. Yeah, great. So we do that today. That's why we got to go in a little bit.
Yeah, we've been nonstop busy.
I did Santino's podcast. I had a meeting on Friday. I landed Friday, went to All Things Comedy, had a meeting about comedy camp, then went to Russell Peters' house. We just showed up, me and my friend Brendan just showed up at his house. And he wasn't there, but there was a film crew there. Put that over there. I don't give a fuck. Put it over there. No, I don't want to look at you fucking do the podcast when you're supposed to be paying attention.
By the way, I was invited to Russell Peters' house.
You weren't here.
You
weren't here.
Or
you weren't in the state. You weren't even flying in the fucking air.
He's barely in the state now.
You were invited yesterday and you went to bed.
Can I have a Halls?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, I went there. Can I just say something to you about Russell Peters?
Yeah.
The nicest guy. But dude, he literally said, they answered the door like, who the fuck are you idiots?
Right.
Because we look like two Boston bank robbers. My friend Brendan has his nose, half of it's bit off from a fight he was in back in the day in Boston. And put the fucking phone over there. Put the fucking phone over there.
My daughter's calling me.
I don't care.
Hello?
Put the phone.
My face on my
Put the phone over there.
Why is your daughter dressed like Tom Brady?
So, anyways, went over there. I call him. I go, hey, we're at your house. He goes, dude, just wait. Go in the back. I go, he goes, the humidor is open. He's got a humidor full with Cubans. Just all Cuban cigars. I grab a Cuban. We're in his back smoking. He shows up, does his interview, gets dinner. We have dinner. His family's there. His wife, his staff, all these people are there. His manager's the sweetest guy ever. We hang out all night, fucking shoot the shit. We leave. I go do Santino's podcast. Then I come home. Santino, another great fucking guy. Hilarious, too.
Yeah.
Oh, my God, dude. I wish you could have came with me on that one.
I like him. He's very funny.
Then the next day you come in.
Mm-hmm.
I do Whitney's.
Which all I didn't get invited to.
Well, dude, I couldn't because I don't know her like I know the other people. I did invite you to Russell's.
It would be better though if you showed up with somebody. It looked like it had like a handler or security.
There was a door. There's a gate.
Yeah.
And then another gate.
But I could have went to the first gate and be like, I'm here with Robert Kelly.
Mm-hmm. Oh, no, nobody there.
Oh.
Just push a button. It's just a box.
Ooh, touchdown. Who was it, Lou?
Did that podcast. Great gal. Really, just beautiful apartment, beautiful house. Her house is like ridiculous. Great people. The podcast was so fucking long. It was crazy. Came back, saw you, went to dinner.
You mentioned me in the podcast.
I did. I try to mention you every time I'm on.
You do.
I really fucking do. I'm a genuine motherfucker.
True story.
But you wouldn't have liked it anyways, because you would have been sitting there for 3.5 hours. You would have killed me.
I would have been like, listen, let's get this shit going.
And then last night we went on a date. We went on our date.
Which I enjoyed thoroughly.
Yeah, and we got some great food. And
Bobby ate healthy.
I did, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't eat a lot.
Even breakfast you eat healthy.
Well, the corned beef hash wasn't healthy.
Yeah, but you didn't eat it all.
I eat very little, right? But I also worked out yesterday.
Me too.
And I'm working out tonight. I might work out before.
I got plans tonight.
I might work out when we get back here late night. But now we got to go do this thing. But we did go to breakfast this morning. Awesome breakfast. I can hear you.
I was lipping.
I see you. I'm looking at you right there.
Look, if you just tell me the numbers to number, if you could be like 12 to 14 or 12 to 13.
Can you stop with the fucking game? Put the game on.
I'm a fan.
Just put it
it's
on.
not on the TV. I got to watch it on my phone because I had to fucking hijack it. I had to buy a VPN. I signed up for NFL. This cost me $13. Was it 12 to? Was it 7? Did 7 running in?
And I don't like that you say that I'm aggressive. I'm not
Oh,
aggressive.
I don't think I have to say it. I think.
Oh, do that one more time. 0 to 10.
There's no 0. She's talking about your aggressiveness.
Aggressive.
Like that.
What did you guys eat? Okay. Thank you, Natalie.
Thank you, Natalie.
Thank you, Natalie. What a great question.
I have a picture of Natalie wearing a shirt with my face on it, and I love it.
I had a crusted chicken, lemon crusted chicken with Parmesan crusted chicken. I'm sorry, with spinach and saffron jasmine rice.
A shrimp cocktail.
A shrimp cocktail.
Like 2 shrimp.
I ate 2 shrimp and I was out. You wouldn't eat the other 2, which bugged me.
I was full.
And then no, I had a couple. I had a bite of the lobster bites too. Whatever the fuck. That was bullshit, by the way.
It was bullshit.
Fucking horseshit. They made it look like escargot.
Right, but they just threw a couple of scallops in a bowl and put some cheese on it. They were like, these are famous lobster bites.
Lobster bites.
Like nobody was gonna go. That ain't lobster.
But they called them lobster balls.
Yeah.
And they weren't even ball shaped.
No.
They were just hunks of meat, and they threw, they threw cheese over the top and baked it in a broiler.
It was the only bit. The only thing I didn't like about it.
It was the lobster's balls.
That would have been more applicable.
Maybe it was. Maybe that was a delicacy. You
Scrappy wants to point out that you do always mention Calta and Kelly.
He does. He does.
What did you get? You got some fucking Ecuadorian dish.
Nope. I got chipino, which is originated in San Francisco, and it was delicious. Seafood and a tomato.
What's a gay dish?
Yeah. It's 2 mussels, 2 clams, and 2 cocks.
That's our podcast. Yeah. So you and you also had that was good. We had a little bread. I mean, you had some bread. I had a bite of bread, but I couldn't do it. I can't eat bread.
And then
yeah,
we got dessert.
We got dessert. Banana. What was it?
I don't know. It was fucking delicious.
Yeah.
But there's a fat guy and a half a fat guy, and we didn't even finish the dessert. We ate like a couple bites each, and then we just let it die.
I had 1 bite.
Yeah.
I had 1 bite. It was a banana. It tasted like a banana, like a huge banana just came in a bowl of cinnamon.
Yes. Bobby actually said, this is like a banana came in a bowl of cinnamon, and I said, let me try it. It was good. It was like a gorilla jerked off into a cinnamon bowl.
So good.
Still ate it.
Yeah, it was so good. But I only eat 1 bite. I only eat like 1 bite, very little. But we and then we came back and you went right out. 9 o'clock, 9:30, you were out.
I've been up since I had a pub crawl the night before, then I didn't get home till 2, and then I had to get up at 4 to get my flight. So I was on 2 hours of sleep.
Yeah, I give you credit. I give you credit. You did come out of the house. You did. You did go out, and we did go. And I mean, hanging out with you is
to gamble.
No, it's not. I mean, when we are out, you are game to go anywhere. You will not say no. You'll be like, let's do it. I'll go. You don't care.
If I get home and I go, I didn't do anything. I just slept in the hotel. I'll be miserable. I'd rather just go home tired and be like, we had a great time.
Yeah. So far, I think we've had a little adventure. I mean, you using the word aggression is very left-wing lib cuck of you.
It is very honest and forward, like this show.
Is Mike a grown man with tattoos, sleeves, 6'something,
6'2.5",
telling another man, you're being verbally aggressive?
Let me lay it out in different
and
terms.
It scares me.
I didn't say that.
You did. You said it hurt you.
Hurt feelings are different than being scared.
Yeah.
Boy.
What was it? What was that?
A Fox Sports update. I just heard the noise. I'm like, really? I mean.
Go ahead, look. Go.
Anyway, so I was not scared. My point is.
Yeah. Flip the phone upside down.
It shows you how much I love you. Because anybody else that would talk to me like that would get the dick kicked in.
But it's not aggressive.
It is loud.
All right, can I say something?
I've
heard you talk to Amanda way more aggressive than I've talked to Dawn.
Yeah, because that broad is not affected by I could go up to Amanda and go inside and fucking do this, And she'd look at me and go, "Who the fuck are you talking to?"
Dawn's
So
not affected either.
It has no effect. So
Dawn has no effect. Dawn's told me to go suck my own dick.
Right. So I have no limit as to how I can talk to my wife because she throws it right back at me.
My Dawn does too.
Yeah. I don't talk to my kids like that.
I don't talk to my kids like that too.
Except my daughter, but she tells me to fuck off too.
I'm just saying that when Dawn, look at, we've had, Dawn Dawn said, "Hey, I'll take care of this." And I'm like, "Great." And then she does it. Last week, she left New York, left me with Max.
Right.
And went to Boston to party with her friends.
Bang your high school sweetheart.
Whatever. Doesn't even affect me. And I had to go film a movie on Sunday. And she forgot all about it. We made a deal. You take care of the money and the schedule, right?
Does she pack for you?
Certain things, but I'm very easy to pack for. It's 3 black t-shirts, underwear, 3 socks, 3 underwear, a couple hoodies, and I'm out, and a jacket, and I'm done. And I pack electronics, all the gear and stuff like that. But
My wife
we're a team. We're a fucking team, dude.
Yeah.
We're a fucking team, and we work well together. But she's been lately, kind of flaking. So here's the thing. At 3 a.m, when I go, "Hey, I'm looking for the car information," there's no, "Oh, I forgot to put, oh, they don't have a car for you. You have to get," you understand? Like, this is stuff that, and believe it or not, when I was coming here on Friday, none of the stuff was in the calendar. Like, none of it was in there.
Oh, I believe it.
So it's like, hey, I don't know where I'm going, who's picking, what hotel, what, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah.
Are you worried that something's got her distracted?
Go ahead.
No, I'm not.
Go ahead
Open-ended.
Go ahead with your fucking. Go ahead.
So you're saying she went back to her high school reunion with her old school friends and flames, and ever since she got back, it's like her head's just not into your stuff anymore.
No, it's not that. She's old.
You look like you're in the Coast Guard with that sweatshirt.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
You look like I pulled you over in a boat off the coast of fucking Mexico and in that shirt.
Running drugs.
Yeah, you really do.
Yeah.
The one thing about LA too is that the traffic is nuts out here, and there's a lot of helicopters.
It takes you. So I'll pull something up on my maps. I want to go somewhere that's 7.3 miles away, and it said it should take you 23 minutes to get there. I'm like, fucking 23 minutes to go 7 miles?
No, it's
insane.
It's
an underestimate of how long it's going to take.
Yeah, you really have to just. But when I lived here, it was the same thing. It's worse now, I think. But I remember just going on auditions when I was here and just having so much anxiety, having to get on the 405 from Venice to all the way up, and then get on the 1, whatever the fuck it is, go to all that traffic, get off the exit, and then you have to park. Then you have to find a spot to park if they didn't let you on the lot. And then you had to walk to the lot and then find the bungalow where this lady was. And there's a bunch of people, and you're sweating at that point because it's like June.
Yeah.
And then you get there and you do the dumb audition, and then you walk all the way back, get in your car, and have to sit in it again. Sometimes your agent would be like, "Hey, I got you another audition." And it's like at 3 o'clock. So it's like either you go all the way back and come all the way, or you just stay in Burbank in your car for 3 hours.
Running lines.
Well, yeah, find like a Kinko's and print out the lot. You know what I mean? It's terrible, man. I mean, such shit anxiety. To be an actor, man, I mean, it must be easier now because you can just go on Zoom or all that shit. But to be an actor in the 90s out here in LA was, dude, I remember I had to go to get my sides. Now, mind you, this is before they emailed sides. This is before that. I had to go to my agent's office in Beverly Hills, and in the front lobby, they would leave your sides in a manila envelope. So you'd have to go there at like 8 o'clock at night.
Just grab your stuff.
Get your sides, drive all the way back to, I lived in Venice, drive all the way back to Venice, and then just work on sides all night by yourself. And then, oh man, I mean, thinking about it now just makes me sad.
So now I got an audition. They emailed me the sides. I got to shoot the audition by myself alone, send it into them, and got the fucking part.
Yeah.
Only to be canceled at the last minute. But still.
Yeah, I mean, it's so easy now. You can do, if they want you to do it, like if they're like, hey, we want Bobby to audition, I have my phone. I always travel with the phone and this tripod thing.
That is some tripod.
And I have microphones. I bring, the mics. I gave you a pair. You never use them. They probably don't know where the fuck they are. But
I know exactly where they are.
have you used them?
No, but I haven't
Thanks.
had
2 years.
mean that.
2 years coming back from McCurdy's.
Nothing
2 years ago. It was actually 3 years ago because it was before the pandemic. Hey man, I like these. I want these. You can have these because I love you. I want my number one best friend. What are you scratching
Got an
brains
itch.
out? You trying to
Got
get
an
brains?
Yeah, it is.
Um,
Something happened. Somebody scored.
So yeah, fuck, out here, tough gig, man.
Yeah, dude.
Tough
And then imagine living here and not having money. And I don't mean even being like rich. You could make $1 million here and not have money.
Could you imagine? Yeah, could you imagine though, trying to be in the business, and you're waiting on waiting tables and waiting on people that are in the business
What did you
want to
do
be in?
when you lived there?
I was a comic.
Oh,
Thank-
but you
thank
worked
God.
as a comic, so you didn't have to do anything else.
Nope. When
How
I
much did you
left,
make a week, you think?
when I left Boston, I haven't had a day job since.
Oh,
Matty
good for
Frost.
you.
Matty Frost.
Good
Give it up for
you.
Matty Frost. What did I do when I was at? What do you mean? How much money I made a week?
Yeah, like I mean, did you
I
make
didn't-
enough to
I
you were
didn't.
by yourself? You weren't married.
I wasn't. I was with Dawn.
Oh, you were. Were you married?
I came out here first. By myself. I told you, you're supposed to live with a stripper. Supposed to live with that stripper girl. The vibe was off. I left, went to Joe Yannetti, slept on his floor, wound up booking a pilot, and
we
then
should call that stripper girl around here just to see what she's doing.
Yeah, I know. I always wondered what happened to her, but she wanted to marry me and she wanted a baby from me.
I know.
Thank God I never did that. Jesus Christ. And then I came back out. Dawn was living out here, so
What was she doing here?
Her friend from South Boston was like, I'm moving to. They both were estheticians in Boston together, and she was like, I'm moving to LA. And there was these two twin firemen. They're young dudes. They were like twins, but they were firemen.
Right.
And they all they moved out here back to kind of get a deal. You know what I mean? Like that was, the late 90s. Dudes like that could probably get some type of TV show or something.
Twin
Right?
firemen.
Right.
Or eventually forced into gay porn, even though they're not gay. One of those things probably happened.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, I remember when she called me. She goes, "I'm moving to LA with Jen," and I was like, "Well, that's the end of us, right?" She's like, "What?" I'm like, "You leave Boston and go to LA. You're gonna meet somebody. You're gonna find somebody, and we're gonna be friends. But you're gonna wind up married and blah blah blah."
Right.
And that was like when I was like, all right. That was when I let her go officially. I was like, fuck, because I always thought that maybe we'd get back together or whatever. You know what I mean? She would visit me from New York. And then when I went out there and I booked that pilot, I needed a place to stay. I couldn't stay with Joe anymore because him and his wife were fucking mental patients. And Jen, her roommate, I wound up staying with Dawn. So Dawn was like, just stay with me. So I stayed with her. Then her roommate fucked her and moved back to Boston.
Oh,
I know. I love it.
Excited.
Oh, me too. Moved back to Boston. And me and Dawn were there.
Was this after the ice cream trick?
What?
When you made her lick your pee-pee for ice cream?
Who's that?
You were like,
Oh, that was the first date.
oh.
Yeah, that was my move. Take him to Dunkin' Donuts, get a soft serve, bring him to a Rock and Marblehead, and then pull my pecker out.
That works, huh?
It works. Did in the 90s. Yeah, she wanted to leave. Then I wound up booking the role, having to go down there and film it. And then we came back. She had to go. We wound up getting a place together. We got my friend Joe Yannetti, wound up moving back to Boston because him and his wife broke up. So we got his apartment, a 2-bedroom, corner of Venice and Lincoln, for $850,
Wow.
which is big. I don't know if you know LA, but it had a parking spot too.
Yeah.
So
That's a big deal.
Yeah, a big deal. And then we lived there for a minute.
Side note, Lou, you want to get some soft serve one day? I know a good rock we can go eat on.
Yeah. You can go get soft serve and then put that soft serve in your mouth. You'll have double soft serve. How romantic. Yeah. Romantic. And then, yeah, when me and Dawn, we lived in that apartment for a while. Then we moved by accident. We didn't know LA and we didn't know gangs, and we moved to Culver City.
You think if you see more than two Mexicans together, you're like, that's a gang. We were driving down the street before, and these 4 Mexican dudes were walking down the street without a care in the world, and Bobby's like, "Dude, that's a fucking gang right there. That's a cartel." I go, "Bobby, that's not a cartel. At the best, that's a lawn crew. That's not a cartel at all." There were 4 guys wearing plaid shirts, and there was a red shirt and a blue shirt all in the same form.
Yep. One of the guys had a diamond belt buckle.
There's no diamonds.
Diamond.
There's no diamonds.
These sapphires. There was sapphire.
Walk down the street.
Crystals.
Mexican
Korsky
Walmart.
crystals. Something. I mean, dude, it wasn't, you know? So,
Yeah.
I mean, look, man, I'm always on hyper alert. You can let your guard down. Hey, everybody's good. And you'll get fucking whacked.
So just let me show you the difference between me and Bobby.
Yeah.
So after we had breakfast, there is a cigar place in the parking lot where we are. And Bobby's like, "Hey, do you want to go over there and I'll get a cigar?" I was like, "Yeah."
That's why I love you, by the way. That's why I love you. Because you're just like, yeah, let's go.
We walked in there, and Bobby went to go get a cigar, and these 3 dudes were watching the World Cup. So I walked in there and plopped down next to him and started talking about the World Cup. And I was like, "Oh man, good for Messi. You know, I want him to win because it's his last year." And these guys are like, "Yeah, well, the back score changes. We're going back and forth." And Bobby gets a cigar. He comes in and he goes, "This is a members room. You can't be in here." And I go, "What?" And he goes, "This is members only on the door." And I looked at the guy and go, "Oh, sorry, I didn't know." He goes like, "Yeah, I don't get it."
That's not what he said.
I made a bunch of friends.
Not what he said.
He did.
It's not what he said.
You're welcome anytime.
You're lying.
What did he say?
I said to him, "Is this members only?" He goes, "Yeah." Are you part of the what's his name? I go, "No." He goes, "Yeah, you got to go out there."
Yeah.
And then I looked over at you.
I was just sitting there all stretched out.
You are gifted. He really annoys me because he'll be like, we'll pull into a parking lot that is literally packed with cars.
I mean,
And
it's fucking
full.
Christmas shopping packed.
Yeah, I mean, where anxiety just sets in on me.
Yeah.
I'm like, why are we doing? And he'll just pull up right in front, and the car will pull out, and he'll just pull in. Hey,
Dude,
we're good.
it is the fucking one gift that I have. Amanda tells everybody, we go to Disney World. You're like, "Oh my God, it's the busiest day of the year." I'll drive in, there'll be one spot right at the front. Handicap, my Calta.
It's a fucking annoying.
Yeah, it's the one gift that God gave me.
And then,
If I don't park in the first 4 spots, I'll leave. It's not even a lazy thing. It's just it's annoying. I feel like I deserve better.
and you get better.
Yeah,
You really do.
positive thinking. This chair hurt my nuts.
You want this chair?
No, it's all right.
Well, stop sitting on it.
Just adjust my nuts.
Yeah, I like LA now. This is why I like LA. I could do LA. Uber.
Yeah.
If I had to drive myself, when you have Uber, you feel like Uber makes me feel important. Even if it's not like Uber Black, I just feel like even if I'm in the back of a Toyota Corolla, I don't care.
If you're in the back of a Corolla with a bad air freshener, the guy's got a crown on the dash, and he starts telling you about how poor he is, you're like, "That's cool."
Well, this is the technique of Uber. I don't know if you know this. A lot of Uber drivers, mainly like middle-aged women Uber drivers, halfway through the trip will start telling you how poor they are, how difficult it is.
I think they're waiting for you to go, how much would it take for you to blow me?
No, because it's guys too. You're such a pervert.
The way you said women, I was like,
Well,
"God,
women,
you
no,
might be missed."
No, it's not.
If I was a woman Uber driver, I'd be making side money like you wouldn't fucking believe. I'd be like, "You want to sit in the back? You want to sit up front?"
Yeah, because you're a whore.
Yes. Yeah.
That's not what I'm talking about.
All right. I'm sorry.
I'm talking about the guy did it to me. This guy, it was Uber Black too, by the
Maybe
way.
you look like
He had
somebody.
a Mercedes. Are you done with your fucking quips?
Aggressive.
So, yeah, they pulled this. I'm just trying to explain to them that when you do this Uber, this is the tactic so you give them a big tip, other than the tip that's already put into it. And my technique now.
Like, pretend I'll be the Uber driver.
Okay, good.
How you doing today, sir?
Hey, buddy, how are you?
Good. First time in LA?
No.
You drive a little bit. So, what are you doing for the holidays? You got big plans?
Yeah, I'm gonna be home with the fam.
Yeah, me too. Can't do much though. Worst year of my career.
Yeah.
Oh, we're so close to losing the house.
Yeah.
And going bankrupt. It's just been very bad.
Me too, man. My house is I'm almost gonna have to sell it and I'll go bankrupt. It's a tough time, man. I'm right with you, right on the edge.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Good luck to you.
I'm panicking too, my friend.
That's a nice. You throw right back at him.
Right back at him. Right back at you.
Can't fool me.
Whatever they tell me, I'm that. Yep. Yeah, my mom died. Yep, mine too.
Okay, all right. Let's see. No,
Okay.
plans for the holidays?
Yeah, I'm gonna be home with fam. Try to be with fam.
I was too, but found out I have AIDS.
Yep, I got it too, man. I got AIDS, but I got the new AIDS with the COVID, and it has cancer in it.
COVIDs.
COVIDs
with cancer.
COVIDs.
You got COVIDs with a Hep C on the side.
Yeah, I got all. I mean, dude, I got weeks.
Oh man.
That's why I came out here. I came out and it was a bucket list.
No charge.
Thanks, buddy. Appreciate that.
Perhaps I take you to Mexican Walmart.
Oh, dude. Terrible.
Yeah.
Terrible. But you wanted to go to the Grove. And the Grove is over the fucking hill. And I didn't want to go to the Grove because that's where everybody goes.
Wow.
Everybody goes to the Grove. Everybody comes to LA and they go here and they go to In-N-Out and they go to the Grove and they do the same shit.
Hate In-N-Out.
All right.
The Grove is decorated nice for Christmas. It's outside. The weather's beautiful.
The weather outside is frightful.
They have good stores like a Big Apple store, and we like Apple gadgets.
I don't. Not anymore. I am so. I'm fucking.
I think I lost my iPad.
I want to say this, and I'm sorry. I'm going to have to say this because you've lost so many things in my presence. You know what you are? You're a fucking numbskull.
I can't deny that, Bob. I cannot deny it. I am a numbskull. Like, how do you lose an iPad? It's even a big iPad. Like, you can't even. I remember though.
You didn't lose it.
Can we run through this?
It's in your room.
You're probably right.
I bet you go. I'll go in your room and I'll find it.
No, because then you'll yell at me aggressively and hurt my feelings again.
Faggot.
So we're on the plane, and as we were starting to descend, I took my headphones off.
Descend. Okay. Land.
Descend. And I put my headphones and everything in the bag, and then I grabbed my iPad, and the corner of it was wet because there was a little water box in there, and I was like, "Ooh!" And I cleaned it off, and then I put it away. So I know I took it off the plane.
Okay, but here's the thing. Great thing about you fly Delta.
No, I flew Alaskan Airlines.
Oh,
it's great.
Ugh.
Dude, you don't like Alaskan? Dude,
are you a fucking asshole? Why would I like an airline? It's in my act. Why would I like an airline with a baby blue plane?
You're like a Wonder Woman. You're invisible in the sky.
The whole thing, the whole airline is from an old plane thing. They're not even real. Delta is the shit.
I love Delta, but they didn't have a nonstop flight. Alaska did. And Alaska has $8 Wi-Fi, and it's the best fucking Wi-Fi I've ever been on any plane, on any airline. And you could just watch all the shit on your own devices.
Who's going to take a fucking airline named after a state?
Well.
Hey, did you take Cleveland Air? What?
First of all, it's a city. And I would not...
Alaska
is a state. Cleveland is a city.
Whatever. Ohio Air. Go fuck.
I feel like I'm making you smarter.
You do make me smarter.
We teach each other things.
I do. You teach me and I teach you.
That's why we're such a great relationship.
We do. But yeah, dude. Fucking, well, if it was Delta, Max left his Apple Watch on the plane going to Aruba.
Right.
And I called them up. Or they had to find the Apple Watch.
Yeah.
I hit the thing and they replied back, "We have your watch." And I called them and they sent it back to us.
I'm hitting my thing and it won't connect.
On your phone?
Yeah.
Give me your phone.
No, the game's on. But I hit find my iPhone with my iPad. The game's on. We'll do it afterwards. If it's lost, it's gonna be lost.
Just it's 5 seconds. It's 5 seconds. 5 seconds.
Mike was in dental school. I was for just a few semesters.
Let me just see the thing. It's the halftime. Two assholes talking. Why is your phone so heavy?
Is it heavy?
Yeah, it's very heavy.
That's awesome.
Where's your where? Oh my God, you don't have your iPad? Is that it?
Yeah.
Okay. So
no location found. It won't connect.
Hang on. Oh, dude. Was it dead?
Basically, just what I said.
Was it dead?
No, I was charging it.
No.
I was charging it the whole thing.
No. No. Did you just look a booger at me?
No.
Here it is. Who's fuckface?
That's my phone.
Oh.
Go all the way down.
Okay. Here we go.
Michael's iPad.
Where is it?
Right
Which
there.
one? You get 9 of them. This one?
Yep. Those are iPhones.
Just right here.
Yes.
Jesus Christ.
I just did all
Okay.
this.
All right. Yeah, dude. It's off. Wherever the fuck it is, it's off.
Great.
So it's gone. Now, here's what you do. Ready? Mark is lost, right?
Yeah.
Activate, right?
Right.
There you go. Continue,
Okay.
right? What's the phone number you want? That one?
Yeah.
That's you?
Yeah.
Got it. Next, right?
Yeah.
Please call the number if found. Reward.
Yeah.
All right, stop saying yeah. I did it with the voice thing. Now it says yeah.
Yeah.
Stop saying yeah. Now it says stop saying yeah. Stop saying it.
Aggressive.
Stop saying.
Aggressive.
Stop saying it. Now it says aggressive. I have the voice thing on. Stop. Fucking asshole. Now it says fucking asshole. Ah!
Third base.
That's calling an asshole. Shut the microphone off.
Stop talking. Let me just get the money symbol in. Shit.
Ah.
Stop. Where's the money? Where's the money?
Will you shut the mic off? There you go.
Where's the money?
I was gonna give them back their iPad, but now I think they're just gonna rob me.
How much money you want me to put? Just one money
No,
thing or
just
two?
three.
3 money
Yeah.
things? Because it matters.
$100.
Okay, well that's 4 money things. Activate.
Now, what happens when we go back to my room and I find it in my room?
You just turn it off.
Oh, I don't
You
have
owe
to
Bobby a reward.
Yeah, you owe me $100. I'm gonna give it to Mush.
I'm happy with you.
Did you ever pay Mush?
Yeah.
Yeah, baby.
So, anyways,
And I sent Moose a birthday present.
what?
No, it's between me and Mush.
What did he send you, Mush?
$2,000.
No, not that much, but he did give me a little bit of money.
He did?
Yeah,
Oh, good
that was
for
back
you.
in August.
Oh, good for you. Did I give you something?
Yeah, he gave me a little bonus.
Who gave you
Okay.
more?
It's not a bonus. It's a friendship thing, you loser.
Who gave you more?
Bobby did.
Well, fuck you then.
Hey, Mush.
Yeah.
We have any questions from these ladybugs? Anybody want to know anything? Anybody want to ask anything? Anyways, so we're going to do bushes.
Oh,
Bert's
before you
saying-
do that, Lou did want to say the artwork behind you is worse than Voss's.
Oh yeah, I mean, this is an old school hotel.
So this is not the Victorian era behind this.
Yeah, the one I did, the one in Baltimore, dude. Fucking A.
At least Bobby's not trying to convince you it's worth money.
Yeah, I had Scrimshaw in Baltimore on the wall.
That was from my aunt. It's worth $8 million.
Yeah, Baltimore had a painting of the woman that I saw in my room. No ghost joke. Okay. So yeah, we're doing Bert's. They're coming to pick us up soon. We have to get going.
I have to take a shower.
I have to take a shower too. We got a couple minutes.
I have to go.
We're gonna do. What does it say? Read them
What
out, Mike.
flavor ice cream, Calta?
Whatever gets your tongue going, Lou. Whatever you like to lick. 10 nudes. Now that Natalie Cuomo got engaged, I'm back to Lou 100%.
I mean, they're torn. They're torn together too.
The over under on that is
Let's make a bet right now.
8 months at best. I say it never happens.
Really?
They
Whenever
never
the
actually
tour is
happen.
over is when they break up, is my guess.
Yeah.
I'll give it a year.
No way.
No, you're under a year. I'm a year.
Okay.
What about you, Mush?
I was gonna say by the summer they'll be broken up.
So it's a half a year, right? But that's you.
You're
You're 8 months.
Yeah, I'll
You're
say
6 months.
I'll say 5 months to make a difference.
5 months, 6 months, a year.
I mean, I was cool with saying I don't think they're ever going to get married.
So you're saying, okay, they're never getting married.
Never happens.
Mush is saying they're going to last 6 months, 8. I'm going to say a year.
Yeah.
It lasts a year.
Vanilla Lou.
Anyways, less than a year for sure. Yeah, I think so. That's actually Natalie. That's her.
Also, Lou is saying this with tone.
No, I'm just saying I'm back to just having a one-woman focus.
Yeah, I mean,
She
I would
distracted me for a little while, Lou, but nothing really will ever change my heart.
So we got to go over there today. We do the show. I think it's filming for like 3 hours.
Oh, wow.
What?
Let's do that again. Cut, speed, market, going to Bert's, Bobby and Calta scene, take 2, action. I think it's going to be filming for 3 hours.
Wow, that's a long time, but I bet we'll enjoy all 3 of those hours.
Exactly. Cut.
Oh,
That was great. Loved it. What?
Chris Williams just gave us $5, saying Gino Bisconte for the next Calta cruise.
Listen, the man's got some good fashion style, and his headbands and my Calta show shirts are what make Gino great to me.
It's great. We got $5. I love that they can give us money. That's for Mush, by the way.
Yeah.
Anything that we get off of this goes to Mush. So yeah, we're doing that. And then what are we doing tonight? What's going on? I mean, is Burke? What's the over-under that Burke is like? All right, guys, see you later.
Yeah. Well, I can't. My daughter's good.
You don't think we're gonna hang out there and
No
have?
way.
No. All right.
Hey, what are you guys doing? You guys want to stay here? I'm going to cook some sausages. Be like, no thanks, Burke. You just made us a pile of shit to eat on this show.
Are you gonna eat what he cooks?
I mean, don't we have to? It's part of the agreement.
Yeah, I guess.
I thought we cooked.
I think he cooks. I think we help.
You've been on the fucking show before.
Yeah, but I don't. I forget. I was on with Michelle Wolf too. It's not like it was like doing a roast with you, somebody you don't know.
Talking the whole time.
Yeah, he was really engaged in her too. He had want nothing to do with me.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, he had no question. I mean,
Well,
I
he knows
literally,
you.
I asked a question of myself.
Hey, Bob, let me ask you a
He was like, no, tell me about that. I'm like, exactly.
What do you think is going to happen today?
I think we'll have fun. We'll go in and I'm excited.
Totally going to have fun.
We're gonna go in. We'll have fun. We'll do the thing, and you know, and then after that, I mean, look, maybe if he doesn't, if he can't hang because he's busy or whatever. Look, guys on the road a lot.
I'm going to go to Dan Tennis.
Dude, I'll go to Dan Tennis tonight if you want to go.
Oh, I'll never get a reservation now. Ruin my heart.
You know what you are. You know what you are.
Your number one best friend.
Passive aggressive.
Yeah, you're aggressive. I'm passive aggressive.
Yeah, and I want the chat people to pick what's worse. Would you rather deal with somebody who's aggressive or somebody who's passive aggressive?
They have not had to sit 2 feet away from you while your aggressiveness climbs.
I have to stand up to sit 2 feet away from you when your passive aggressiveness sinks.
There's another thing you do that annoys me I didn't bring up yet.
What?
I love those glasses from Lou.
I love you. I love you too, Lou. Thank you.
Let me try those on.
What do you, before I let you touch my glasses, what?
I forgot.
What are you going to say? What else that annoys you?
I forgot.
Rob D says regular aggressive.
Yes.
Natalie S says aggressive all the way.
All the way.
Yeah, they're saying which one they don't like.
No, they're saying that's what they want.
No.
You have to say, be more specific.
Yeah, it says aggressive, please. Like that means
aggressive, please.
Yeah.
Nobody wants your passive aggressive lies.
They're not lies.
They'd rather have honest Kelly being a little aggressive. I pass on Lou. I pass on passive aggressive. Good wordplay.
That I pass on.
I'm
Melissa,
about to just being nice to one another.
Thank you, Melissa.
Fucking.
I agree.
That was passive aggressive, this bitch.
She's right.
Melissa's not. Are you really pushing read it? I can't.
are you two really pushing this sham marriage coast to coast? Natalie S wants to say she'll take aggressive.
Aggressive, Bubba. You lose. Nobody wants your fucking snidey Kurt shit. You asshole. Here, try these on.
Sam Adams is saying you're choosing between Luis Gomez and Todd Berry.
Yeah, exactly. Those look good, but they're small. You got a big melon, man.
I don't think they look good. They look
Can I-
like the
can you-
nose came
Can
with
you
the
try my
glasses.
other ones on?
Yeah,
See if they work. Let me see this.
These look like the nose came with them.
I love these.
Reddy's voting passive. Reddy Shemetti.
You want aggressive?
No, I don't. I don't. Ow! Oh, what was that?
What the hell was that?
That fucking hurt. What was that?
Do you throw Derek at him?
Did you hear me with a cannonball?
This is what he threw at you.
I just hit him in the nuts with the orange. And
Oh, hit me right in my ball. Dude, I hit you right in the side of your fucking
right
neck fat.
in my meat pocket.
Yeah, try those. Oh. Yeah, those look good on you, dude. Yeah, those are nice on you. Those are big.
I got the old man from Up.
Natalie has just changed her mind. Now she chooses passive aggressive.
I could have these.
No, they have like fucking prescription.
I know, but it
dude.
works. I
They
can
throw
read.
up.
No, I can read it. Score 17-6. I'm just doing it just to test the glasses.
All right, we're gonna wrap this up, dude. Listen.
That's a
what is it?
Florida
Freedom.
themed assault.
What does it say?
That's a Florida themed assault.
That was a fucking California orange that hit me.
Did you guys see it? Did you see it in his neck?
Yeah.
Will you please get that video?
You got it.
I want slow-mo of that video. I want slow-mo. Somebody make slow-mo of that video for a promo for Calta and Kelly.
So, thank you for letting us go on Sunday because tomorrow we're both flying at different times. I won't be home till like midnight.
Yeah, we wanted to go today because we're not going to be home tomorrow. I'll be able to do it. But listen, have a great weekend. We're not going to be able to play the theme music to annoy Lou. Keep going, Mush. Go to Comic Rebels. Don't forget about that. If you're watching this on YouTube, patreon.com/Robert Kelly. Watch these live. Watch them whenever you want. Watch them before everybody. And you support the show so we can pay the mush. Keep doing it. Subscribe, like, and comment, though. If you can't do that, right there, hit the button. Subscribe, like, comment, and
I'm also on Instagram, and Facebook, and we should go to Robert Kelly Live to find all about Marco Island. I will be there with him as he was out there and Captain Brian's Shrimp at Comedy Club.
and we'll see you guys next week. Right? Next week we're off.
Today, next week
No,
we're
next
off for the
week.
holidays.
Holidays. Yeah, we're gonna jump on.
Yeah, and don't forget, this is the first time in 2 years no Joe Russell. Merry Christmas, everybody.
Where the fuck is Joe?
He couldn't make it.
He's done. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas.
Bye, Mush. Have Mike
Bye,
Suarez.
and Mike B. Suarez.